listen, the Texans are pissing me off because it's the same bleep every single week. You know, Joe Mixon's saying, "Oh, if we clean up the little things." Well, yeah, we also agree. If you clean up the little things, if you clean up the little things, if should not be this big of an effing word. My God. Are you feeling better going into the bye week?
I feel better, not necessarily about the bye week, but watching the Ravens game, the Chargers game, makes me feel a little bit better just because, I mean, the Chargers were generally unimpressive in their win over the Atlanta Falcons. If Kirk Cousins wasn't a total disaster, who now people want benched for Michael Penix, the Chargers probably would have lost that game. The Ravens.
Penix? I thought it was penis. It's Penix?
Mm-hmm. Penix.
Interesting.
Yeah. It's like,
honestly, I'm not kidding. I thought for all this time.
It's like Bo Nix, but instead of Bo, it's P.
Yeah. Interesting. Anyway, continue, Joe.
The Ravens' pass defense is terrible, which is like they would struggle, in my opinion, to stop Nico Collins at this point. It doesn't mean that I think the Texans are going to beat these teams, but you're seeing teams they're struggling. I mean, the Chiefs struggled with the Las Vegas Raiders on Black Friday. It was not an easy win for them. So it's
one.
Like the Buffalo is
Pierce,
the top. Dude. Yeah, I know. Buffalo's the top, and then even with the way the Texans are playing, I don't really know who's the next team. It's by default it's Kansas City, but they're not playing good football at all, even as they're getting healthier.
So you feel better about the Texans' chances against those teams just based off of what you've seen of late?
Yeah, just like it just doesn't make me feel that worse about the Texans.
Like,
everyone's
actually
at
agree.
a similar level.
I agree in that. Like, listen, the Texans are pissing me off because it's the same bleep every single week. You know, Joe Mixon's saying, "Oh, if we clean up the little things." Well, yeah, we also agree. If you clean up the little things, if you clean up the little things, if should not be this big of an effing word. My God.
It's the biggest word of the season.
This is the biggest word in the history of words. This 2-letter word, if, but. Yeah, the Chiefs look like they're going to get got eventually.
Yeah, it's not that the Texans. I think that I'm not going to flip flop on
walking down an alley with like a lot of jewelry. You know,
yeah.
The Super Bowl rings are out. Oh no,
they're Thomas and Martha Wayne, is what you're saying.
Kind of right now. It does feel that way.
I mean, Buffalo's so clearly the best team in the AFC, and there's an argument for every other team.
You beat the Bills. Although they had no Amari Cooper at that moment.
Beat the Bills,
but they did beat the Bills.
Yeah, they scored 6 straight games. They've scored 30 points or more.
Not against the Texans.
That's true.
Josh Allen, we're talking 30 points or more. How about 30% completion percentage or less?
Boom.
Right there.
That was Josh Allen.
Not the first quarterback that got hurt. Or he was the first quarterback that got hurt against the Texans this year. No one cared about that.
Yeah, no one cared that he got concussed.
That's true.
It was really the ground's fault.
That's true.